almost legendary, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, just wasn't an ideal situation kind of going out there first punt of the season and getting one blocked, but we'll learn from it this week and move on. You know, there's nothing we can do about it now, so not too worried about it.
Is that more of a protection thing, or the way you kind of set up your punt?
I mean, I don't really want to go into that too much. It was really just a mix of everything, really. We kind of just didn't get set up the way we wanted to, and unfortunately we got one blocked. But like I said, that stuff happens, you know. I've had a couple of blocked, and some of it's just been my fault, some of it might be others. I'm really not too sure, but you kind of just move on, and we know what Iowa State's going to bring, but it's just looking forward to it.
What do you remember about last time at Jack Trice?
Well, I can really just remember, I guess, how humble and modest their fans are out there. It's a pretty nice place to play. It's not like there's 8-year-olds hanging over the fence giving you the rude finger or anything like that. So, yeah, excited to go back there and enjoy such a pleasant environment.
How excited are you for Cyhawk?
Yeah, I mean, all jokes aside, it's probably my favourite game of the year. You know, my favourite game that I've probably ever played was at Iowa State a couple of years ago. You know, it was obviously a big matchup, which it is every year. Every game is pretty big, but yeah, that was a fun game. So to answer your question, yeah, very excited, but just looking forward to going back out there because didn't really have that good of a game this past weekend, so looking to rectify a few things.
What was a moment you remember from that game 2 years ago?
There was probably a few moments, you know, Matt Hankins' pick, Campbell with a scoop and score, and it was just a fun day, you know, like we're obviously two pretty highly ranked teams, and there was a lot of chat about, I guess, them in the preseason and things like that, so it's always nice going there, but they did the same to us last year, so we got to get one back on them, but I mean, not really worried too much about the passes. There's nothing I can do about it, just, yeah, it really excited for this game, and yeah, my mum and our little brother will be there as well, so pumped for that.
When are they coming over?
They got here last Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long are they staying?
Until the couple of days after the Michigan State game. So yeah, they'll be here a while.
How many games have they been to so far?
Well, just one.
Just
Yeah, we've only played one game, so
They were here
yeah.
last year though, right?
Yeah, they were.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's-
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Last year they came to, what was it? Iowa State, which we lost. The Nevada game, which was basically they left it whenever the Lightning and stuff came, and then Michigan we lost. So they've never seen me win until this past weekend. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
What do you do to entertain them when they're in town for so long?
They kind of just like entertain themselves, but like I'll go out, I'm catching up with them after this, and we'll just go out for coffee or lunch or something like that. My brother likes punting the ball around as well, so yeah, it's always good. It's good having them here as well, you know, it makes life easy for me, and they enjoy it just as much as I do.
Future Hawkeye?
Hopefully, yeah.
Last time you told us your brother was like, he was punting, he was getting bigger. Has he gotten bigger since we've seen him?
Yeah, he loves his punting, but surprisingly, he's actually really into his boxing. So, yeah, he's only 13, so I don't know if my mum's too happy about that, but me and my dad love it. So, yeah, I think he's trying to get his first fight in the next couple of months, so that's pretty cool. Especially being 13, yeah. But like I said, my mum doesn't like it too much. So she'd rather him go down the punting path because you don't really get hit too much, whereas boxing, yeah, lose a few brain cells.
When you came out for your first punt, did you hear the ovation and just what was your
Yeah, I
reaction?
was saying that was actually pretty cool. I was saying to Luke after that, we talk about like what went wrong and spoke to Coach Woods, and then a few minutes later, like, dude, I couldn't believe how loud it was when we were going out there. Like, people were seriously cheering for the punt unit to go out there. But I mean, it's obviously pretty cool because it makes you feel that little bit more comfortable knowing that so many people have got you back behind. But yeah, kind of let them down with a blocked punt, didn't we? So, but that's all right.
When you look at, I know you've been in a ton of these punt duels with some really good punters, and but the Iowa State one, I think he averaged 53 yards a punt last week, had a 70-yarder. Did you pay attention to that at all?
Not really, and I'm also just worried about me, and I don't really, this might be a little biased and things like that, but I kind of just worry about me and like more so how my close friends are going. Like a couple of my, one of my good mates, he played his first game on the weekend, so I kind of pay a little bit more attention to that sort of stuff. But I only noticed yesterday when we kind of looked at the punt return for us, and yeah, he hit a couple of nice balls, but it's really all about consistency, so I'm just trying to work on what I can, and I'm sure he is as well. But from a punting battle, I'm sure there will be field positions just as important every week.
What's your family's favorite thing to do now in Iowa?
So I think My little brother's been here, 5 days? Well, they got here Thursday night, so really 4, and I think he's been to Shields 3 times. So yeah, he loves that place. He got a pair of sunnies yesterday, and he's got a George Kittle bobblehead that doesn't even look like George Kittle. But yeah, he loves going to Shields and the mall. So yeah, and he loves eating all the candy and whatnot over here as well. So yeah, they entertain themselves. I'm going to go see them shortly.
Do you watch film of Iowa State's, I guess, punt block unit?
I mean, yes and no. Like I see it when they're showing it in the special teams meeting, but I kind of just like to worry about what I'm doing. You know, as long as I catch the ball clean and mold it the way I want to, and take my 2 steps, and really just try and get my body through the ball. That's really all I'm focusing on, because I know that the rest of the guys will take care of what's around me.